we built a model called KaosGen. But this time, we let another AI explain it for us.
Today, we're diving into something really cool called KaosGen. It's an AI that's built to do just one thing, but it does it incredibly well: naming worlds. Okay, for all you writers, game designers, and world builders out there, have you ever been just completely in the zone? The story is flowing, the characters are coming to life, and then, bam, you hit a brick wall. And what's that wall? Coming up with a name.
Yeah, if that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. It's wild how the hunt for that perfect name can just completely kill your creative momentum. It's a huge, surprisingly common problem that can stop a great idea right in its tracks.
So, let's talk about what this is. We're calling it the naming conundrum, and trust me, it's a very real and very frustrating part of making anything new. I mean, just think about it, right? You've spent hours, maybe days, crafting this incredible character. Maybe it's a stoic elf archer, with a heartbreaking backstory, or a badass dragon rider who was literally born in a volcano. They deserve a name that's as epic and unique as they are, and that's a really tall order. But what if you could have a muse on demand, like a tool designed specifically to crush this exact problem? Well, it's time to meet your new naming muse. So this is KaosGen. At its heart, it's a specialized AI, laser-focused on creating incredible fantasy and mythic names. It's super lightweight, so it's ridiculously fast and efficient. And the best part? It's totally free, runs right in your web browser. No installs, no downloads, no fuss, just pure, instant creativity. Okay, so how does this thing stack up against, the giant AI models we hear about all the time? Well, where they're massive and try to do everything, KaosGen is small, specialized, and lean. But here's the real game changer. It works at the character level. What does that mean? It's not just shuffling existing words around. It's inventing completely new ones, letter by letter. That's what makes it so fast and genuinely creative.
Right, so let's pop the hood and look at the magic behind KaosGen. What exactly makes this character-level approach so ridiculously powerful?
Okay, the key idea here is something called character-level tokenization. Now, that sounds super technical, but the concept is actually pretty simple. The AI isn't thinking in whole words like dragon or sword. Nope, it's thinking in the individual letters, D, R, A, G, O, N. And because it learns this way, it's not just memorizing a dictionary of fantasy words, it's learning the music of the names. It's figuring out the patterns, the flow of vowels and consonants that make a name sound elven or dwarven or, demonic. It's like a composer creating brand new names that feel totally authentic, even though they've literally never existed before. All right, enough talk. Let's see this thing in action. So we feed it that prompt from earlier, right? A fierce dragon rider from volcanic lands. And boom, in less than a blink of an eye, you get Virak Flame Harness. Come on, that's perfect. Virak, it's got those hard, strong consonants. And Flame Harness, it ties directly back to the prompt. It just works. Okay, but what about a totally different vibe? Let's throw out a curveball. How about an evil clown from a cursed carnival?
And what does it spit out? Jinxarat the Grin Reaper. Oh, that's so good. It's creepy, it's playful, it's sinister, it just nails that vibe. This really shows you how versatile and context-aware this little model is.
But here's the thing. This isn't just a slot machine for names where you pull a lever and hope for the best. No, the real magic here is that you, the creator, are in the driver's seat. So you gotta think of KaosGen less like a simple button and more like a creative dashboard. It gives you all these dials and levers you can play with to fine-tune the results until they're exactly what you're looking for. Let's break down the main controls. First, you've got temperature. This is basically your chaos dial. Turn it down for more consistent, classic-sounding names. Crank it up if you want some really wild, out-there ideas. Then there's Top K, which controls how many options the AI considers for the next letter. Lower it for safer, more predictable results, or raise it to let the AI explore more unusual paths. And finally, Seed. This one is clutch. If you get a result you absolutely love, you can lock in the seed number to get that exact same name back anytime you want. And how fast can you mess with all these settings and get new names? Get this. The average generation time is 0.06 seconds. That is basically instant. You can generate dozens of names in the time it takes to even think of one. But look, being fast is great, but it's not the whole story. Especially in the world of AI today, safety is absolutely critical. And the good news is, KaosGen was designed with strong ethical guardrails built right in from the very start. So here's how that works. As soon as a name is generated, a second AI, the Valak safety filter, acts like a bouncer. It immediately scans the name for anything harmful or inappropriate. If it finds anything, even a hint of something bad, that name gets tossed out instantly. Then the model just automatically generates a new, clean one for you. It all happens behind the scenes, so you just get safe, high-quality results every time.
So let's zoom out for a second. What does a tool like this really mean for the big picture? Well, it's all about democratizing digital creation. It's about putting power in more people's hands. Think about it. Powerful, specialized tools like this used to be the kind of thing only big studios with massive budgets could access. But now, they're available to everyone. We're talking indie authors, tabletop RPG creators working from their kitchen table, solo game devs, anyone who needs that creative spark. It really levels the playing field and makes it easier for anyone, anywhere, to bring their ideas to life.
And really, that's the big takeaway. KaosGen points to a huge shift in how we're thinking about AI. The future isn't necessarily about building one single giant model that does everything. It's about creating this whole ecosystem of smaller, super efficient AI artisans, tools that do one thing and do it exceptionally well. They're not here to replace human creativity. They're here to be powerful partners that amplify it.
Look, this isn't some far-off, futuristic concept. This is a real tool that's in your hands right now. So really, there's only one question left to ask. What worlds are you going to name?